Have a holly. Have a holly jolly merry. Have a holly jolly merry Christmas, ladies and gents. Merry Christmas to all of you. Merry, 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 merry said. Merry, merry said. The year is close to ending, but will it really? Of course it will, but will this series end anytime soon? Well, let's never answer that. Let's not. Anyway, it's the 25th as of which I'm recording this, even though it's probably the 26th or the 24th for the people around the world, and that is pretty cool, because different time zones have really been a recurring theme throughout the 2020. It's pretty crazily insane. I tell you it is insane. Anyway, Merry Christmas, holly jolly, holly jolly, holly jolly, holly jolly, holly jolly, holly holly jolly, holly jolly, holly jolly, Merry Christmas, Merry Merrimia Freesmas. Gents, ladies, welcome to Merrimia Christmas, Merrimia Freesmas, Media Freeze, folks. This isn't going to be a huge episode. This isn't going to be a massive episode. This isn't going to be the 6 hour, possibly 7 hour insanity that's going to come out on New Year's. But this is going to be an episode. Gents, ladies, welcome. It's Christmas Day. And oh my lord, what a Christmas has it been. It has been. We talked with, basically the entire family this morning. We watched Home Alone. We opened up presents. Let me tell you, I got, well, you just saw a little bit of a sneak peek of what one of my presents was. Ladies and gents, here's a funny thing. I kind of get all my Christmas presents nowadays around Black Friday because, cheap sales, and I want them now. You know what I mean? Or I wanted them, right after Black Friday. My point is that usually I get my gifts on Black Friday, right? Because that's when we buy them. And if I get any Christmas presents on Christmas Day, it's from people, in Ecuador or Colombia. But since I'm not there this year, the presents that I got on Black Friday, or that I got, throughout the year, I guess, were my presents for Christmas. And so I wasn't really surprised that, I acted like I was surprised. It was just cool to see it all again. There were some that I genuinely forgot, I have your name. That's such a good movie. I'm gonna watch it. Well, it's not, I don't know if it's such a good movie, but I've heard it's such a good movie and I should watch it. I forgot that I had Spirited Away and Ride Your Wave, and so I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited to watch those. But see, folks, even though I got those, and even though I got a bit more, you know, I really thought that that's all I was going to get. I thought I was just going to get some good old clothes. Some good old, not clothes, but like the same thing, you know? I really thought I was just going to get the same old, you know? And you know what? You know what, folks? I didn't. Well, of course, I got my... And I got the movies and whatnot, but I was given extra gifts and I wasn't aware, and I was genuinely surprised. So let me tell you what one of the gifts were. One of the gifts was a $25 gift card for fucking Google Play, and so that means I can spend it on subscriptions for editing apps for this for the series, and even animation apps, which I don't know if you saw it at the beginning of the episode, but yeah, I made an animation for the occasion, for good old Merrimia Freesmas. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna have Christmas music behind it. If it did, then Pog, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so maybe not. Anyway, shoot, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I got a $25 gift card for Google Play, which I feel like back then I would have been like, oh, that's awesome, that's so cool, oh my god, I can buy so many songs, I can buy so many movies, but the thing is that I already have, like, all the movies that I really need, from Studio Ghibli, including Weathering with You, even though that's not, whatever, and so I looked at that and I'm like, hey, you know, I can use this for premium stuff. And then I also thought about this special bundle. Ooh, wait, watch a video. Oh, that's right, that's the thing that we can do. I also thought about this thing. Oh yeah, I heard this was a thing. Did y'all hear about this? I heard about this special order, this specially made for AS order made anniversary dress thing for both Ryu. What is? I don't even know. Yeah, so I was thinking about this. When I got that card, I was thinking about this, but I'm not sure, because here's the thing. This has sort of been here since the very beginning, and it gives us paid iris. At purchase, gives paid iris. I'm very skeptical about it, and I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it, but anyway. I got a $25 gift card, and as you've seen like 500 times already pop up on the screen, I got a Fitbit Versa 2. Now, if you don't know what a Fitbit Versa 2 is, or just a Fitbit in general, it's basically a smartwatch to count your steps and like check your weight and like design, I guess, like workout patterns for you so you can lose weight. And me, my mom, and Lewis were looking at stuff a few months back. We're looking at watches because my mom has an Apple Watch, and you know she uses that to like control the stuff, like to control her, like how many steps she's had and this and that. And so my mom had been wanting to get me an Apple Watch like years ago, or more so like a year ago. But then I said, like, you can't really get me an Apple Watch when I have an Android phone, because they're not compatible. And so I went on the hunt when we were at the mall one day, and looked through my phone, looked up like smart watches that are compatible with the Switch, or not with the Switch, with Android. And just a quick side note, I had terrible Wi-Fi at that mall. I just had absolute trash Wi-Fi, but I got through it. And at first I didn't think they really listened to my conclusion, which was getting the Fitbit Versa 2, but apparently they did. And apparently I just completely forgot that the Fitbit Versa 2 was a thing. And so when I got it, I was just so surprised. Because here's the thing, I got 3 gifts that I didn't know about. and that was a $25 Google Play gift card. And let's just say clothing, right? But the thing is, right, everybody loves, okay, I feel like depending on the person, if your parents or your grandparents or any family member, even your friends, if anyone really just got you clothes for Christmas, depending on the kind of person you are and what you like and your preferences, you would either hate or like getting clothes, right? Now, for me, I guess I've gotten used to it. Like, I'm not as, like, to it anymore. I mean, I don't think I ever was. But, you know, it's still sort of an underwhelming thing. Like, me as I feel like, for me as a person that really just enjoys Christmas and enjoys the thrill of, oh man, what's gonna be in the wrapping paper and whatnot, or what's that huge box all about that addressed to me, like, what is this, what's gonna appear, you know, what Pokemon card is your boy gonna get this time, you know what I mean? And as that kind of person, I always think that I'm gonna get something amazing, right? But when I find out that it's just clothes, it's like, oh, like, if it's a cool shirt, pog, right? Like, if it's a cool shirt, if it's like some epic PJs, pog, right? If I get, like, I don't know, like the Mandalorian socks, or if I get like another face mask, right? Or if I get like I really can't think of, or like if I get earmuffs, that's cool, right? Like, if there's a design and, you know, there's like a passion behind it, or if they knitted it, pog, you know, I love it, right? But the thing is that it's somewhat of an underwhelming final present, because here's how I see it: Christmas is a time to spend with the family, right? But when it comes to the gifts, I feel like the gifts are almost like a Minecraft championships. And what I mean by this is, it's sort of like a back and forth to see not which gift can do better, but like, if one gift can up the previous one, right? And so obviously the $25, you know, Google Play gift card was like, wow, that's really nice of my parents to get me that, because I didn't expect that. Like, I didn't beg for it, you know, like they did that on their own accord, and I really appreciated that, you know what I mean? I didn't make a Christmas list for Santa this year, folks, because I mean, I got as much stuff as I need for a while, you know. I got y'all watching, I got my parents, you know, I got people, you know, I got my homies, you know, I got Peter Carl, you know what I mean? And so, you know, I'm pretty slick, I'm pretty sly, I'm pretty pog, you know? And so I really didn't need everything that I got today, but I got it, and I'm very happy about that. But like I said, so here's the thing, right? I feel like the process of getting presents is sort of like a Minecraft championship, to see which one is going to do better. You know what I mean? To see which gift is going to up the other. And so, you know, just like Minecraft championships, you know, the final two teams, and, you know, they're fighting in Dodgeball. You know, whoever wins, best out of three, is going to be the winner, right? And so, I feel like when let's say you're rooting, let's say the final two are blue and red, right? And you vote for blue, and then blue wins. that's sort of the equal, that's sort of the same thing as getting the greatest present, or getting a great present as the last present of unwrapping all the gifts. And that's kind of just what makes, like, the whole gift unwrapping, part of Christmas so special and entertaining. Because at the end of the day, it's all about spending time with family. It's all about this, it's all about that, right? It's all about, appreciating one another, and, just, breathing and relaxing and reflecting on just life, and then, of course, watching Home Alone for the 900th time. But it's also, there's also a lot of excitement there. There's also a lot of mystery and action in Christmas, in the sense of the gifts. And so when I got that piece of clothing, I was like, oh man, that's going to be the final gift. Again, because I didn't understand, like, at first I didn't really even think they would get anything extra. And so seeing anything, or seeing, like, actual gifts beside the ones that they had already given me in November or October, and etc., I didn't expect this, it was surprising, it was cool. And so, seeing all of this stuff, seeing that the last quote-unquote present was going to be a piece of clothing, it's like, man, because that always happens to me every single year, like I get all the good presents before I go to Ecuador and Colombia, and don't get me wrong, I love all the clothing, my family in Ecuador gives me. But in the finale, right, at the end of things, the final gift, like, all of the gifts matter, but I feel like the best gift is left for last. And that's something that I truly believe in, not just when it comes to gifts, but just when it comes to, like, I don't know, storytelling, or just, like, I don't know, you can take what you take from what I'm saying, but basically, I legitimately was, or, like, not legitimately, but I feel like the final gift should be one of the greatest gifts of that series of gifts that you were given. And so, my mom would give me that piece of clothing. And I was like, oh, okay. And so, just as I was about to be like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, folks. Good night. End of day. Let's watch Home Alone 6. You know what I mean? It's the year 3030. Macaulay Culkin's freaking grandson is now the star. And it's like, okay, we're ready. But then my mom's like, no, we have one more present. And I'm like, oh, okay. And the thing is that it looked exactly like the size of the previous one. So I wasn't really expecting anything. And I'm like, oh man, this is going to be such a letdown. I open up the box, and like you've seen 152 times, I find that there's a Fitbit Versa 2, and I'm like, holy shit. I just go insane. I'm like, oh my god, they got me. I told my mom, thank you so many times, and it's so cool. I love them so much, man. I can't believe that they got that, because I completely forgot about that. Like, completely forgot that I had wanted that. Dude, the Fitbit Versa 2, and it's pretty cool. It's got a really nice charger and all that, and it, like, of course, hooks up to my phone. It's funny because before I started the episode, like, my phone detected the Fitbit Versa 2, and I'm like, wow, well, that was quick. So yeah, that's what went on today. Besides that, we finished watching Home Alone 2. We haven't watched anything else. Yesterday, which I didn't record a video yesterday, because yesterday I just released the finale of, what do you call it? The finale for Holy Intoxicating Night, which, oh my god, it was so good. Oh my god, I love that event so much. Oh my god, I loved it. Truly just, like, I was thinking about it, I think, yesterday, about how good that ending was. I loved it. Yeah, so yesterday was Christmas Eve, and we relaxed. We were really chill. I kind of swapped in between hanging out with them and playing a little bit of Minecraft, because they watched this, like, terrifying... So basically, we were downstairs. I overslept. Then we were downstairs. They were finishing up watching something, and then we ended up starting to watch this Netflix series called Sweet Home, which apparently I thought was Korean. But apparently, I thought it was Korean, but I think what it is that it's... Okay, no, I think it's still Korean. Yeah, okay, I think it's Korean, but I think it's also Japanese. I don't know. I just know differences between letters and symbols, so that's why I thought it was Korean, but I still think it's Korean. And my point is, if I get it wrong, it's a Korean or Japanese live action thriller. It seemed really sus within the first episode because, oh my god, everyone was just so creepy, dude. Like, not to spoil anything, but there was this one guy, this guard for this apartment that this kid, like, legit, like, maybe, like, 17, like, near my age, or exactly my age even, like, living alone, and then this security guard guy just walks up to the kid and, you know, tries to force his way into the kid's door, and then it's just so creepy, and then it's so incredibly terrible. Anyway, I had to leave because of how sus that was, and I just ended up playing on the SMP. Nothing much happened on the SMP last night, the night before last night, or, well, now. It's really just been me and this other fella on, and basically they built a trident boy farm, and I went there, tried to get a trident, couldn't get a trident. I went into the nether, I built a path from the trident boy farm to this villager village, which is, I call it the villager village because it's different from the spawn village. And I died like 16 times. I finished that today. I also finished one side of the courthouse, and that's about it. And that's where I'm basically now. I'm now recording this after that. Let's see, what else happened yesterday? Oh, you watched this really good Christmas movie called The Christmas Chronicles, which is on Netflix. It stars Kurt Russell, and that's really all I can tell you about it. It's so good, man. I saw the trailer for that like 2 years ago, and I think I also saw Pretty Much It react to like the first half of it. But dude, it's such a good movie, dude. Honestly, top 10 best Christmas movies. Alright? And I'm not even joking, Holy Intoxicating Night is also in that top 10. So, I mean, you already know. What else? What else? What else did we do yesterday? What else happened? Oh yeah, my parents decorated downstairs with, like, so we have this, we have the Santa, sort of figurine that we've had with us for, like, a long time. But it was jammed into the garage, and so we couldn't really get it out, and so Lewis yesterday did the absolute impossible and got it out and put it for display in the living room, and they got a bunch of stuff together while I once again was playing Minecraft, and he fixed up the place. We took some photos, and oh my, it was so cool. It was so incredibly cool. I think they still have it up, but anyway. Yeah. Also, I think they can hear me. Because even though I'm upstairs, I mean, they're downstairs and they're not listening to a movie, so. Yeah. But yeah, I have a Fitbit Versa 2, which means I'm going to be able to, we'll set it up later. And count my steps and see, and really just track my my exercise rate, because I haven't been too good about it these last like 2-3 days, and I should sort of get back on that. Because remember, folks, by me doing exercise, it keeps the Liari's book club going, and the Liari's book club is what's gonna keep this series going. And without this series keeping on going, that's gonna be a big problem. But yeah, with that, this has been it, I suppose. This has been it. I think, at least. I don't think I really have much to say. I think later we're gonna watch the Christmas Chronicles 2. My mom and Lewis said they had like a huge surprise for me. In the sense of food, which I thought was just a cake, but apparently there's like a goddamn feast from freaking Slovakia or something. So, that's gonna be fun to see. That's gonna be fun to witness. But I'll tell you all about it in the second half of this episode, which is really just gonna be a part of this episode. So get ready for that. Because this episode is not over. And also, I'll set up my Fitbit thing, my Fitbit Versa 2. And y'all will see how that whole thing goes. And by the way, about that animation. Funny thing is that at the beginning it says Merry Xmas, Merry Xmas, Merry Xmas. And I'm probably going to have to change that. I'll whip up an animation in a few minutes. You know what I mean? Because I did that in under like 10 minutes. So I'm just speedrunning animation, folks, and plus I was like half tired. Anyway, I'll be back with the second half of this episode. So get ready, folks. Get your popcorn, get your hot chocolate, get on your couch and sit by the fire. Because I gotta tell you a tale. So, folks, we're back for the second part of this recording of this Christmas Day, which is really going to release on the 26th, but whatever. So, let me get you up to date. So, we set up the Fitbit Versa to, just call it Versa. We set up the Versa. It took a long time. Oh my god, I had to do a lot of stuff. And we had to do even a lot more stuff, just so I could listen to Spotify on it, because I wanted to listen to Spotify on it. And apparently I needed a Spotify premium account. And basically Lewis had a Spotify premium account, and then he upgraded to this family thing that we heard about a few months ago. So now, like, literally anyone in our family can now use Spotify premium because of Lewis. So that's pretty amazing. So yeah, that's, yeah, and the great thing is that I've been, recently using Spotify, hashtag not sponsored, folks, but yeah, I've been recently using Spotify a lot when I'm on the SM to the P, yeah, it's cool. It's a very cool watch. I said it took a long time to, set up, but I did it. I did it. We did it, folks. And it also came with, like, a green band. Like, a green, it came, with a green band, and so I put the green band. Oh, it looks all mistletoe and shit. It's so cool. Yeah, but, dude, that's such a good day today. That's such a good day. So, let me explain to you why it was such a good day. So, the last thing I did was tell y'all about that I got the watch. So, I don't remember what we did in between that. I think the last clip, or this episode, was recorded in between the time, I forget. Anyway, if I didn't already mention it, we had McDonald's for lunch, and it was very good. I came up here, I recorded this bit, like the first bit of the episode, and then I just played Minecraft. For a bit, I finished this path that took me like such a long time yesterday to build. So I finished the path. That was really, really cool. Again, if I already said this, I'm sorry, but you gotta understand. I don't remember half of the things. I listened to some Christmas music on Spotify. Pretty cool, pretty epic. Then I went back downstairs. And we sort of just hung out for a while. I'm pretty sure that's when we were setting up the Fitbit and whatnot. And it was mostly just setting up the Fitbit, and then after that, I had my 3 pieces of pizza. We finished watching this romantic comedy. It wasn't centered around Christmas, but it was a romantic comedy. It's called Yes Man with, I don't want to get the actor mixed up, but I think it's Jim Carrey. It's so funny, dude. He's so funny. Really good movie, though. Like, seriously. And, yeah, I watched that with them. And, then came around the time where we were gonna watch Christmas Chronicles 2. And so, my mom brought out the cake. The cake, yeah, I said cake. So, yeah, she got us cake, Christmas cake, and it looks so good. It tasted good, too. I mean, oh my god. I'll, if I care enough, I'll, actually, I don't think I'll be able to do that, but I would love to put a photo of it on screen, but I don't think I can. But anyway, I mean, I could, but anyway, it was really cool. I really liked the cake. Everybody really liked the cake. We watched Christmas Chronicles 2. We didn't finish it. We only got through halfway through it because we were all sort of tired. And so, what happened is that my mom paused it, and then, she went off, did her own thing. Lewis went off to, take a nap or whatever. And I finished the animation. So the thing is, folks, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I made, like, a Christmas animation at the beginning of today, like, half asleep, alright? Like, I was legit half asleep. I didn't know what I was making whatsoever. And so I made, like, the first, I want to say, like, 16 frames or so. Like, at the time, I didn't think I was going to make a Merrimia Freesmas intro, but, Anyway. It was cool. It was cool that I made what I made. Like, I finished it. And it looked so so cool, man. It looked so so cool. If you saw it at the beginning of the episode and you thought it was awesome, comment down below, man. It didn't take, I want to say it took a long time, and it did, but, like, in retrospect, no, yeah, it took about, like, 2 hours if you combine all the time that I worked on it, but still, like, 2 hours for legit, like, 34 seconds, dude. Oh my, that shit was 69 frames, I kid you not. Oh my lord. And I had to get the music from, like, a non-copyright Christmas music video on YouTube. Just legit looked up non-copyright Christmas music. I know. I'm an absolute genius, aren't I? Nobody's ever thought of that. So yeah, I finished it. I called it, I called this episode, but I can't even remember what it was. Merrimia, it was Merrimia Freesmas. Yeah, Merrimia Freesmas. And then it was, Twas it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? I was gonna put Twas it wrong to pick up girls in a disco or something, or Twas it wrong to pick up girls under the mistletoe, or I don't know. But I didn't have enough space, so I just left it at that. Because it only gives you 50 characters to write something. Like, even the question mark at the end of is it wrong, or Twas it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon, like, that was completely separate from that. text. Anyway, it was just so fun to make, man. I didn't think the music would fit as perfectly as it did, but it did, and I love it. So yeah, that's that. I finished that like minutes ago. And then after that, I sort of just fiddled around with my watch. And I found like the coolest thing. So my watch, what it shows, right, is it shows how many steps I've taken. And it also shows like my heart rate and the calories I burned and all that kind of stuff, and the battery and the time and all the good stuff. And the thing is, folks, is that there's different clock faces. Now, if you don't know what a clock face is, it's basically there's different designs. There's different layouts that you can put for the clock or for your clock. There's like maybe over 100. And they all look so cool. The only problem is that like only a few, and when I say few, I mean like 200 or 300 are free. And the other ones you kind of have to pay for, which really sucks. But out of like all of the free ones, only one looked cool to me. And you know what, folks? I'm actually gonna... Do I want to show you what it looks like? No, I mean, I won't show you, but if... Actually, you know what? I will. Should I? No, yeah, you know what? I will. I'll be right back. Or actually... Wait, does this work? Wait a minute. Wait, I'm gonna try something risque, folks. Get ready for this. What is this gonna show? Oh, that shows my feet. Hello. Let me navigate my way through my room peacefully. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a weird recording right now. Let me just do this. Take off my watch so I can show y'all how cool this thing is. Okay, so y'all should be able to see in a second. So it has a different clock face, and this is the only good clock face that I found. Alright, here you go. Ready? Wait. Hold on. Also, you can just see my hair. Hello. Look at this. Yeah, you see that? It's freaking Fallout, man. Look at that. It's the Pit-Boy. Look at that. It's so cool. It's so cool. Isn't that so freaking cool, man? Also, just here's my floor. Yeah, that's really all I wanted to show. So yeah, that's the watch. Oh man, it's so cool. It's also really difficult to be able to man that camera right now. Hold on. I need to put my Versa back on. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Okay. Almost done. Gotta shimmy shammy this little thing over here. And then, whoop. Yeah, so I got a Pit-Boy background for my watch, and oh, it's so cool, man. I'm legit gonna keep it as that like forever because it's just the coolest design. Unless they find a really cool design that I may want to buy, that's it. That's it. I mean, that's the peak. I mean, I do have money for Google Play, and I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Dude, the watch is so cool. And now, with this watch, I can actually see how many steps I take when I record an episode of Memory FDs. Because I feel like whenever I record Memory FDs, I just walk a lot, and I mean, I'm walking right now, so it's like, finally gonna see how many steps I take when I record, or while I'm recording. Let's see, what else do I really have to say? I showed my mom the animation that y'all saw at the beginning of the episode. She thought it was really cool. She's like, what? I was also surprised because I didn't think I would get that thing in like a day done. Like, I kind of just came up with it on the spot. And so, man, that's gonna be so cool. I'm so glad that y'all were able to see and that I was able to do it like in one day, man. Just like I legit made a small animation in the morning, just like a half-assed animation. And then when I was recording the first part of this episode, I'm like, hey, you know what? I think I should change that into a Merrimia Freesmas show. And then I did. I would really like to do a live stream where I just do an animation. Or like, you know, animate. Or, yeah, that makes sense. Also, the charger for this watch is like the coolest goddamn thing I've ever seen. It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm so grateful. Yeah, but I have Spotify Premium. Like, really just everyone in the family has Spotify Premium. Fitbit. My mom got... Oh yeah, I should really just talk about what everybody else got, shouldn't I? I mean, what did my mom get? Oh yeah, she got like a gift card for something. I think it's like a Visa gift card or something, so Pog. My mom was super sweet and gave Lewis a lot of money to buy this backpack. It's not just any old backpack, it's this backpack to hold the drone that we have. And also like his camera, because he's a big photographer, kind of folklore. And he's really good at it too. I mean, he took an entire goddamn course on it. So, yeah, it's cool that he's getting a backpack for that. I didn't know that he wanted a backpack for that, but apparently he's getting one. So I mean, Pog. He also got. He also got dinosaur plushies from IKEA that they had bought the other day, so I thought that was fun. And yeah, I mean that's all she wrote, folks. I mean that's all she wrote, really. I can't think of a single thing. Oh well, yeah, there is a single thing. My mom got us these like adorable like cupcakes that has like snowmen on them and everything. They're big cupcakes. They're not like small itty bitty cupcakes. They're like the size of my hand, which I don't know if that really helps. But just know that my hands are kind of small, but kind of not. God, I have such small hands, don't I? Oh my god, I have such small hands. Anyway, I think with that, like I said, that's all she wrote. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's really it. Like, really. But not really at the same time. Ladies and gents, we got some stuff to take care of. Just so much stuff. And we're gonna get done with it all. In the remaining 6 episodes that we have left this year. 6 episodes, 6 days. What will we do? What will we do? Will we be able to review the rest of Season 3? Will we be able to finish Volume 1 of Kunaida and Fujino Omori and Suzuhito Yasuda's Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Volume 1. And will we be able to talk to PK about the Dream SMB? Well, you're just gonna have to find out, folks, in the next 6 episodes of 男女に出会いを求めるのは間違っているだろうか。メモリアラフレス Y3 メリ Merrimia Freesmas. Because folks, believe it or not, even though today's really only Christmas, we're gonna have that intro for the next 6 days. So so yeah, get ready for that, because it's a permanent intro for only 6 days. So yeah. Anyway, arigatou gozaimasu for watching, and until tomorrow, this is the night. Your player, your entertainer. Yeah, your entertainer. Sir, maybe even Miss Yasset. And I'm here to bid you adieu until tomorrow, my dudes. Sayo Nara.